Hi, I'm Jessica Rose. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance gives a good report card to truckers. And a transportation technology company sets up a website dedicated to providing real-time tracking of the U.S. Capitol Christmas tree as it makes its way from New Mexico to Washington.
Hi, I'm Craig Maltman. Pilot Flying J adds gender-neutral parental leave pay for their employees. And in my tech report, I'm going to take a look at a 74-year-old piece of technology that still proves to be a trucker's best friend. And we have the video to prove it.
Hi, I'm David Compton. A trucker receives multiple citations as his oversized load is involved in a bridge strike that's caught on camera. And we have an update on a trucker who stabbed his co-driver over his messy cab habits. These are the stories we're covering on this edition of the Trucker News Channel.
Hey, this is Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, the Full Throttle Saloon, Jesse James Bourbon. Keep right in here for everything that is about the truck drivers, saluting you, our great American cowboys. Truck Ball Show kicks.
This segment is brought to you by TruckJobSeekers.com. Looking for the perfect truck driving job? Go to TruckJobSeekers.com. The CBSA says its inspectors conducted 34,320 roadside inspections of commercial motor vehicles during September's Brake Safety Week. 13.5% of those vehicles were placed out of service due to critical brake-related conditions. These violations must be corrected before the vehicle goes back on the road. The CBSA noted that a majority of 86.5% of vehicles inspected did not have any critical brake-related inspection item violations. Great job, truckers.
Wisconsin police ticketed a truck driver after his too-tall load smashed into an overpass on I-43 in Milwaukee. The truck appears to be hauling a large containment unit, and as you can see, it hits the bridge dead on. 61-year-old Diego A. Cantello was arrested and charged with operating an excess height vehicle without a permit, operating an excess width vehicle without a permit, and spilling a waste load on the roadway. There was another passenger in the rig along with Cantello, but neither suffered serious injury.
Pilot Flying J, the 14th largest private company in America with more than 28,000 team members, is adding paid, gender-neutral parental leave to its benefit package. Effective September 1st, the benefit provides 100% paid parental leave for 6 weeks to all team members, both full and part-time, who have at least 1 year of service and have worked at least 1,250 hours in the 12 months previous to the leave. According to the United States Department of Labor, only 17% of all civilian workers had access to paid family leave. In the retail industry, where many employees are part-time and hourly, this number is even lower at just 7%. In addition, 7 in 10 fathers in the United States that took parental leave only used 10 days of leave or less.
The holiday season is here, and the official U.S. Capitol Christmas tree is trucking its way from New Mexico to Washington, D.C. Since 1970, the USDA Forest Service has provided a tree from a national forest to light up the west lawn of the U.S. Capitol building to celebrate the season. This year's tree hails from the Carson National Forest north of Albuquerque. The trailer carrying the tree is being pulled by a Kenworth W990 sporting a dynamic graphics wrap. The trek will include a series of community celebrations throughout New Mexico and across the U.S. before culminating in an official tree lighting in Washington in early December. To follow the tree's progress in real time, visit CapitolTreeTracker.com, created by vehicle intelligence company Spyron.
You've heard the old saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. Well, that's not true. I looked it up in the dictionary, and the word cleanser is next to cleanliness, not godliness, but nevertheless. Here's an update on a story we brought you some time ago. A North Carolina trucker named Christopher Teeter has now been sentenced to 20 years in prison, stemming from his role in a truck stop stabbing we reported to you a while back. Well, you might remember Teeter as the trucker who became upset with his co-driver, Paul Stevens Jr., over the lack of cleanliness inside the semi-truck they were traveling in. The mess led to an argument, resulting in Teeter stabbing Stevens in the abdomen and chest several times. Stevens was then found inside the truck stop, bleeding and suffering from stab wounds, and was rushed to emergency surgery to save his life. The moral of this story? Well, you might want to pick up that Twinkie wrapper off the floorboard there, Sparky.
Time is money, and CatScale can help your drivers save time weighing. Drivers know their axle and gross weights before pulling off the scale, and CatScale weights are always guaranteed. Drivers get back on the road faster with the Weigh My Truck app from CatScale.
74 years ago, Alfred J Gross created a technology that still today is very dependable for truckers. Alfred created the CB radio. He also invented the walkie-talkie, the pager, and the cordless phone. The CB caught on in trucking in the 1970s. At the time, every trucker had one. While they are an alien object to many younger truckers today, they still are a vital communication tool out there on the road. We came across this video this week, and it reminded us how great CBs really are. Take a look.
It's 3.5 miles if you need it.
Yeah, are we clear to go around you? If it's clear on that side, I'm behind you.
We got a pretty good spot right here to do it. I'll get it slowed down and get over and you guys can get around me.
All right, thank you, sir.
Traffic coming out you. Yeah, they're about a mile out from me. How much is back there, Art? And then 18. And then a 4 and then another 18.
Right by you, right on the side.
Yeah, get that second one by here too. We got time if we'll come on. Get up to the ball. Appreciate it.
Thank you much, sir.
And we're clear behind.
If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to click the little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. That's all for this edition. On behalf of David Compton, Craig Maltman, and everyone here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks for watching.